Good Midwest evening, everyone. This is Nicole, your mobile bloggers for toctown.com. And today I have my first summer social video ready for you in my upcycled pocket from Filofax. And this is actually a cross, which it's in a loved condition, but I still wanted to pack it and share with you some tips, tools, and artisan admin techniques that you can use in order to just rescue the rest of the summer, prep for fall, and definitely have some creative content ready for the winter season. Okay, so let me unsnap it for you and turn it horizontal. So what I did was just pack it with the basics. I don't even have washi cards in here. I just have some, it's more like cardstock index cards with grid. And I packed the inserts with various small shops from Etsy. So of course, if you have a question about where you can buy your inserts from, as well as where you can have them printed, then I have a few suggestions for you. So what I did was I printed my DIY fish inserts, and this is the year at a glance, and I don't remember offhand which version this is, but it goes from 2020 all the way through to 2024. Now mind you, a lot of times we only have like pockets of time. We don't have hours upon hours, days upon days. Normally as a social media creator, and let alone a podcast producer with a lot of time on our hands. So what I chose to do was to use this as a time tally, as well as publishing my post, just to verify, okay, January through December, what podcast did I post? I'm in a right now mode of just producing at least 20 podcasts for 2020. So for special event planners, if you need some ideas regarding, how to plan your next event, post-COVID, of course, related, then I have a lot of, instrumental tools that you can use that are practical and useful in an everyday small business scenario. Okay, and these dividers came with it, which I thought it was perfect because my new favorite color now is orange. So, or like a tangerine, color. So I just had to add the white or, an offsetting color in order to balance out what I wanted to share. Okay, so here is 2020 month at a glance. Of course, it's already gone, but you can write down your goals for the rest of the 5 to 6 months that we have left over. And of course, this is a month at a glance. These months are already gone, but I was thinking, like, if you worked in a restaurant where you had to write down your tips, this would be a great way to say, okay, I did receive tips on this day, and how much were my tips in total. So that way you're only looking at one glance. You're not searching through files and files, or putting them on your phone to be lost in the digital dive that you don't want to go through when it comes to reporting your taxes and all your income. Even though it was stretched to July 15th of 2020, you still have to file your papers, and you want all of your information to be accurate. So, which is another video for another day and time. Okay, so currently we are now in July, and I have something going on called Christmas in July. It doesn't mean that you go shopping. It's totally up to you, but you can think about, your families as well as your loved ones. Everything's on sale as far as I'm concerned right now. So, if you're looking for that special gift for that special family member, I think July would be a great season to even just ask them, hey, what do you want for your birthday, or what do you want, for as a gift to your business? How can I help you out as a solopreneur? And then you have August, which we know in the planner community is all planners all August. So I plan on sharing a lot of the planners that I'm going to be using for the rest of 2020. So, okay. And of course you have some blank grid paper where you can still write down more goals for 2021. Maybe you have a different vision of publishing a book. You know, you may want to write down the idea. The point is to definitely write it down so that you remember it, you know, when you're flipping through your planner later on. And of course, here's year at a glance for 2021 and the month at a glance. And I would recommend using, you know, highlighters if you don't want to write in, you know, the specific small grid space. That way you know in memory that there's something about that date that you need to write, maybe an incident report about your version of how the incident took place. It may be good, it may be bad, but in any case you have your facts written down. And of course here is the contact book, but I won't be using it necessarily to contact my everyday people, but definitely which small business that I support. You know, I have their information right here, and maybe the best part of what I purchased for them, some challenges that I experienced, but at least it's written down and able to reference, you know, at the flip of a page. Alright, and I have two more dividers here on the back where I haven't officially dedicated what I'm going to use them for, but they're going to be here for the next 6 months into 2024. And of course I tucked in some extra paper, and here is a pocket. It's not gusseted, it's very thin, but I'll definitely be using it to put my ties in so that I separate that out first, and it goes straight to my church. Alrighty, those are the tips that I have for you. I hope that it was helpful. This is the vision pen that I normally use to write in my journal. I was just seeing whether or not it would fit in that loophole. It does for the most part, but you know, I'm going to be switching out to another ballpoint pen that I have been using from another small business owner. Alrighty, that's my lengthy tip for today. I hope it helps you in using a pocket-sized technique. And definitely let me know what tool you need to reference in order to plan better from pen to paper. I'm Nicole, your mobile blog is for toctown.com. I'm live and local, ready to assist you with all of your writing pen to paper, creative content publishing. Take care.